Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to deploy Palo Alto Firewall on EVNG simulator. The requirements will be EVNG should be installed on your VMware workstation or EXI server. Palo Alto QKIO image file, minimum 4 GB RAM and a 2 core CPU for Palo Alto Firewall. That should be supported up to PanOS 8.1.x. Right? So let's start. First, I'm going to the VMware workstation and starting the EVNG VM machine. It might take up to 1 minute to complete a start. Now let's go to browser and log into the EVNG simulator. The IP address is 192.168.83.137. The default username is admin, password is EVE. I just want to confirm you, like I don't have any simulator right away. Both Palo Alto and Palo Alto Panorama is grayed out. Now let's start to deployment part as well. Copy the IP address, go to putty and take the SSH. The default username is root, password is EVE. First you need to make a directory. The name should be starting with Palo Alto minus. Now I am just putting the version, that is I'm using 8.1.3. Now I need to upload Palo Alto file to this directory. For that I require to run the WinSCP. I have opened the WinSCP and it is asking for the host, that is 192.168.83.137, right? That is for 22. Username is root, password is EVE. Try to log in. I'm able to log in. Now go to the same directory we created, that is pt, add-ons, give me Palo Alto 813. Now just drag and drop this file here. It might take some time. The upload part is done. You can log into the CLI again. You can change the directory to the created directory that is similar to this. When I'm pressing the ls or listing the directory, I have the same image here. Now I need to change rename the image file. The command will be mv the image original name and the name on which I'm going to rename it. Now again, when I'm listing the directory, I have this name now, right? Now the final step is we need to fix some permissions as well. The command will be opt -a fix permissions. That's it. Now go to the browser again. Just close this lab and create a lab. The lab name be like Palo Alto test. Right click here, select node, select Palo Alto. You can see I'm able to select the Palo Alto, the same version we just uploaded there. You can see the RAM is 4 GB and 2 core CPU we are using, 4 Ethernet port. The first one will be the management port, and the default console I'm selected to the telnet. Right, that's it. Click on save. I'm able to get the Palo Alto here, but to get the similar IP range or to get the console of Palo Alto, I need to provide an IP address and connect the management interface to the to a network that is nothing but management cloud 0. I'm renaming this to the MGMT. That makes some sense. Now connecting to this the management uh, to the Palo Alto management MGMT. Click on save. Palo Alto is successfully connected with management. Now let's power on it. You can see the Palo Alto getting boot, right? So meanwhile it is getting boot, I want to share some good information with you. Suppose Palo Alto comes with two flavors, VM and hardware. Hardware Palo Alto boxes comes with a IP address 192.168.1.1, but VM boxes doesn't have an IP address. They are selected at DHCP. So if any DHCP server if any DHCP server is configured over here, it will get an IP address automatically, right? So suppose now currently the Palo Alto box connected with an MGMT cloud, right? That has an DHCP server. So it will get an IP address automatically. It will show on the console. The default username will be the admin and password will be the admin again, right? In case of hardware, you need to put a cable to the hardware box directly to, and similarly we need to configure IP from the same range 192.168.1.1. Now this is VM, so we are good to have DHCP and it will get an IP address. One more thing, you can see the VM login, but suppose I'm doing the default credential here, admin, admin. It is showing wrong because it might take up to 2 minutes to come the management plane completely up. So we need to wait here. Meanwhile, it is getting boot or getting the up. Another sharing the some information. By default, Palo Alto firewall comes with no license, right? Therefore, you don't have any serial number. To get the serial number or license, you need to uh, contact with Palo Alto SC. Let me try to login again. Still it is showing invalid. I will wait till now it will get a IP address from DHCP. After that we will start. I'm still waiting to get it completely up. Well, now it is started. You can see like I got a IP address from DHCP. The IP address 192.168.83.140, the similar series. So I can log in here with HTTPS. You can see the certificate error. Once I will click to proceed, you can see the login screen. The default username will be admin, default password will be admin only. This is the warning, your device is still configured with the default admin account. Now we are here, we are able to log in, right? As I told you, the serial number is unknown only. The VM mode is KVM, the QQ2 image, and the PAN OS is 813. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can download PAN OS or the Palo Alto image file from the link in description. Thank you. Thanks a lot.